Alright, what's up, guys? It's been a fucking minute since I've streamed. But I felt like... Well, first of all, I have like 50 or so minutes to play this. So, I'm like, this will be a short stream, but I wanted to get back on it. So, we're gonna get back on it. Also, I just made sure the sound is not working again. I don't remember which audio capture it was. It's one of these two, I think. Let's see if that works. Yes. So I think it's the second one. So I could probably disable this one. Please work. So I don't have to keep trying to tab out of this. No, it's the other one. I should just name it, since that's the whole point.
Genuinely distinctive towns in the northern part of the country. The cause and circumstances of these tragic events remain uncertain. There is a lot that we cannot explain yet. It appears as though the plague has a mind.
Okay. So let's do that. Whoops. We want to go to the beginning of day 2. Like right when it started, which would be here. Or here, I guess. I think this might be before. This is at 15. This is day 2 at 4 a.m. Yeah, let's just do this one. Okay. So I think first order of business is we're going to try and accept Ava's quest. Well, also, I know Big Vlad has some objective. This is Sticky's house. Do we still have this as a quest? Simon is a well-respected man, because someone tells us to go there. Let's just go talk to him first, since he's right here. I don't remember who tells us to go here, but I'm sure we'll get the quest part done anyways. What do I have in this version? I don't have any food. I have like no fucking money. I should be able to trade up though. If I see a guy like this, since I can barter. You don't have anything, okay. Okay, his house is right here. Man, this mic placement is kind of awkward, but we'll deal. Let's try and loot this first, just in case it respawns when I come back in. Or come back out, I mean. Alright.
Something's on. I feel makes my hair stand on end.
Want to see something fun? Sure. Look around. Some houses are always open for you. Others open for everyone. Only under special circumstances. If a person dies or when there's a wedding or something. Others still are only open to those who can find a creep hole in. I'm too big for creep holes. Well, I collect places like that. I made a map a year ago. Now there are so many marks on it that there's no room for houses. I hid in a house for about 2 hours once. The owners were there, but they didn't notice me. You should study, not indulge in tomfoolery.
Is that bad?
Will you teach me to tell a person's expected lifespan by their pupils? This is what he got stuck on. So this is what we have to work with. Okay, so I really hope you've quenched your thirst for acts of valor. Listen to me, your main quest is to stay at home for now, otherwise you'll get infected and die. Do you believe me? Or I will grow taller than that. Or wait, I will when you grow taller. So that we are saying that it's impossible. Okay. Let's try telling him that he should shut up and stay at home. Anyone who doesn't believe there's an outbreak is a perfect fool. We need to block off everything. Delay is tantamount to death, right? But how do you know this? Look, when people thought a man-eater was in town, they locked their doors up. Only the brave ones didn't. And those who somehow knew that the rumors were all fibs. Only the brave ones didn't, and those who somehow knew the rumors were all fibs. Okay. I've seen very few people open doors so far, and now some houses are standing ajar. They say there's moaning coming from inside. All in all, no one in their right mind would invite the disease to their home. I'd say that kind of welcome is a bad sign. So you think I'm gonna walk around pushing every door until one of them opens? What for? That's stupid. Even I wouldn't do that. There are other clues that set a dangerous place apart. Ask some guys around here. Ask for the girls. Or as for the girls, you can ask Grace and Capella. Not Murky, though. Her imagination is getting the better of her. She makes up a lot of weird stuff that gives me chills. Okay, Grace and Capella. Capella I can find. I don't know who Grace is, though. Right? Is there Grace? It might be the woman who runs the graveyard. That's the only person I can think of that might be named Grace. Thanks for the advice. So the locals leave their doors open when there's no hope left. Useful. Okay, is this all you're gonna tell me?
Knows the kitten who's...
I think I know what we need to be looking for. I've heard all that stuff about a turnskin, a bloodsucker, a man-eater, about it being a man and about it being a woman. I've heard the tales of an invisible, many-headed beast that can go through walls, but that's all hogwash. What else is there to find? There was no killer. It was only an accident. Of course, it's hogwash. I've had enough of this. What else is there to find? The killer's unusual, but it exists. We need to be looking for the carrier of the disease, right? Yeah, who is it? A man-like creature, skin so pale that it seems to be gleaming. It comes from under the ground sometimes, but turns up somewhere around the rotten field between the cemetery and the abattoir. What? A man-like creature. There's a man-like creature that turns up between the abattoir and the cemetery. Have you seen it? Okay, yeah, let's ask him. Once. Not sure that was the thing, though. We've tried to follow it a couple times, but it always knows it's being followed. Anyway, it fits the description. A rather strange thing. I can even imagine why folks say it has several heads. Why? Because it does. Okay, so there's something that appears...
I've seen this Haruspex. Didn't look...
There's something that appears between the abattoir and the cemetery, which is right here. Well, there's a lot of fucking distance between those two things. There's obviously Yulia's house. That's the only... I don't even really know what's here. Isn't it just sort of a walkway? And I know you can go into Nina Kina's tomb. First of all, is this... Yeah, okay, Grace. So I guess we could go talk to her. Since he said either one of them knows it. But I think I did end up talking to her in the last run. So maybe we don't need to do that. Maybe let's just go try and talk to Ava. I'm not going to try and do Lara's quest. Because it seems like all it does is give you food. Or give you the nuts for the reward. I don't actually know if it's going to help anything, though, in terms of the story. Anna knows where the... Yeah. Okay. I don't really remember why she would know. But... Do we have... it's on the way, so I might as well go and do it. Let's go this way. My voice sounds weird in this microphone. I feel like I'm like losing my voice a little bit or something. I had like a throat infection of some, well, I still kind of have it, but it's going away now. Wasn't really sick though. I'm not really sure what gave it to me, but I've had like the nastiest loogies for the past fucking week and a half. Man, I really need to figure out how to turn off the Steam notifications. That shit's so annoying. Okay, yeah, let's go this way. I think I'm properly recharged to have another go at this game. I was hoping to play something in between these play sessions, but I don't really feel like streaming them, to be honest. This game is fun to stream because I can talk out loud about what I'm thinking. It's kind of hard to just play on its own and read everything.
The paint is peeling off me. So ugly.
So what do you think? Is it unstoppable? I've started saving up pills. Tell me which ones work better. Oh yeah, I do remember this conversation. Okay. Come on Subarov's behalf. Real proof is required. You know where to find it. Incidentally, are you aware that no one believes you? Seems like Subarov, the despot, was the only significant person to have sided with you. He could have prevented this disaster, but it's too late now. So, what do you know? Has anyone found a disease hotbed? Disturbing rumors were heard from different districts all night, mostly inconsequential, and mostly driven by everyone's fear of the man-eater and the mob's crazed vigilantism. It's all rubbish, but I found several reports disconcerting. Which ones? Secondhand dealers. I've started saving up medicine, you know. Never mind. Anyway, everyone's noticed an unusual silence and occasional strange animal-like behavior, especially that of the dogs. There were a pack of rats too. The hunchback said that such things are often left unnoticed in the general panic. Does resemble the first signs of an outbreak, but silence could have been caused by fear. Dogs always get anxious when people do. As for rats, there's a slaughterhouse nearby, isn't there? Singing someone else's song. Can you show me this place is on a map? The children know which houses are infected. There were 3 of them, 4 tops. You know what? Talk to Capella, the young Olgimskia. Children are drawn to her like moss to a flame. They tend to hang around everywhere and report everything to her. She's at the lump now. And tell her I will share my pills with the children. Okay, I'll talk to Capella. Stay here and don't go anywhere. I don't remember what this gets you to do. I do remember talking to Capella a little bit. I don't really remember it being that consequential. Can I actually leave this way? Of course not. Kind of. Good enough. I haven't seen anything freaky in this game yet, other than the when you do actually go. Which house was it? And you kind of think I should remember. I think it was this one. Since I remember, it wasn't that far from Lara's house, and it was one of these kinds of houses. But this would mean that it's a vendor, which I don't think it was a vendor. I think it was just a regular house. So maybe it wasn't that one, but I can go back and look at my stream to see which one it is, I guess. I'm fucking starving right now. Okay. Talk to Capella and then we'll talk to Vic Vlad again, because his conversation confused me. It was either talking to him or about him to someone else. Alright, Capella.
It's hard for us to believe in things that lie outside of our scope.
Asher Dankovsky, the founder of Fanatica, an unexpected visit. Need your help. How can I help you? Have you by chance heard of anything unusual going on in the town from the children? You must be aware I'm looking for Isidore's murder. Do you know of any evidence that would confirm there is indeed an outbreak? Sure. What did you say? Oh, so that's how it is. Give me a moment. I need to think. This is very important. I apologize sincerely, but I cannot speak of this. I am bound by a word given. Speak to my father. People are going to die, a lot of them. I will take my own measures, so I'm not allowed to talk to you about this. What measures do you take? This is no child's play, for crying out loud. Not allowed to talk about this? Yes. Now I see what these strange places are. Okay, so she didn't realize that it's because of... that it's a disease that... her father is taking actions that he did, is what I'm gathering. I'm begging you, I can make... Oh shit, I can make you against your will? I kind of do want to say this. I definitely didn't get this. Okay.
What?
I need your help. Let's just say this. I don't know why it's letting me redo this dialogue. Little kids come to me in flocks throughout the town. They're all scared. The youngest are afraid of Shabnak. The older ones tell me that there is something wrong with certain houses, and who knows what's inside. I can see your intelligence is quite competent. Which houses are those? They're lovely reporters. They remember all that's crucial to them in great detail and leave out everything else completely. As for this case, my friends have noticed a staggering amount of details, and yet they have forgotten to tell me the most important part. So I can only give you a rough direction to the area. I'd be more than grateful. It's in Earth, the troubled southern part of the town. You could use a guide down there. Find a boy named Sticky. He'll show you this. Oh, right. He'll show you the houses that have fallen silent. He will also tell you what is where so that you don't get confused. I don't get lost easily, actually. One more thing. Lara was looking for you. She needs your help with something everyone does. I'll go see her if I have the time. Well, now it's giving me an actual quest. But this adds to this. Victoria. Victoria didn't tell me this. It's Capella. Apparently the little rascal was quite distressed by the yield of his own exploits. If I can get my hands on him, then maybe I can shake out the location of the silent houses. Why does it say Victoria? Who even is Victoria? Victoria is not a name that's like a person we can talk to. Right? Katarina's here. Julia. This is Lara. This one's Grace. Ava. Maria. There's no one named Victoria. Well, I guess, man, I guess we go back to fucking Sticky's house. I don't know. I swear to God, he's not going to have any other feasibly useful info. Do you? No. I do need food really bad. I don't have enough money for anything. So I feel like I failed a dialogue check with Sticky or something. What else could it be? He doesn't have any other dialogue. I've exhausted all of the things. But the time that I talked to her, I got something different when I like threatened her. But I also didn't actually get through that dialogue tree entirely either. Because I clicked the like exit phrase, which I keep doing and not thinking about. Even though it's like obviously the last one is always the one that like disables continuous dialogue if you want to like leave, and it does not do a very good job of implying that that's going to end the conversation. Anyways, what happens if I try and enter from this side? Doesn't work. Wait, oh, it's this one. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Alright. Come on, man. Give me something. I need something.
Something's on. I feel makes my hair stand on end.
They say you've seen a silent house. I've seen it alright. Shouldn't have done that. Hey, can you check me, you know, like doctors do, just in case? Although, they say if you get sick, you can feel it straight away. It feels as if someone was pouring boiling tar straight into you, yeah. I should beat the living daylights out of you for that. How many of you have been to silent houses? Show me where they are. Subarov will see them blocked off. No fever, you're fine. So you have sneaked into the effect. Let's just play along with what he wants. Once, really close by, just across the yard, there's one freaky place, all right. All hot and smeared with bloody fat. Ew. They say bloody mold was crawling up the walls during the first outbreak too, like a scab. Okay. Just across the yard is what he's saying. Fucking mark my words. A scab on stone walls. I know what I'm talking about. That thing's carrying the disease. That's why it's so creepy. What if it crawls further and no one cares? The guys tried to tell them. If you see blood leaking from under a door, that's where Amara, a Shabnak I mean, has had a feast, but no one believes them guys. Is it better never than later something? What makes you think they're all infected? Nothing. I'm not that sure, really. But you said yesterday I didn't talk to you yesterday. You said yesterday that Simon died of a disease, so I put two and two together. I'm not a baby, I know how things work, and I don't really believe in all that step stuff, even though I live next to the kin. My friend's father is a tanner. He says it's all hogwash too. So a silent house is somewhere nearby. You don't believe in step stuff, what do you mean? And you live next to the kin, what do you mean? Oh, I fucking hope I can keep asking this, because I'm going to ask this. There's the Terminatory, see? You should take a look at them beasts inside, all howling and whatnot. Well, everyone who lives there is a step person who sucked in that creepy stuff with their mother's milk. Do you know the tale of leather teeth? What about the one of putrid milk? Or Aga's quest for her granddaughter? No, I don't. Stay home and don't go anywhere. Come, I'll show you. No, I'll show you. You're not going anywhere. You're staying home and waiting for me to return. I have to enter the silent house. If I am to confirm that the disease that killed Simon is spreading, who other than Bashford-Dinkovsky is... Why am I reading? Okay, I need to figure out the most... No. What did that update? So we got this symbol. I wonder if this is on the map, actually, now that I think about it. So it has the 3 prongs. It's like a guy with 3 arms on his face if this was a stick figure. That's what I'll remember. Must be careful. Ruben told me that the local drugstores are running out of immune system meds. Okay. So that didn't update anything as far as I can see. That symbol. He said it's just across the way. I wonder if it's one of these houses, maybe? What, do you have anything else to say?
Yep.
No. Okay, let's save here. And we're gonna search around for this damn house, because I will find it. If it kills me. Let's just try doors, might as well. Can't sprint. I've known I can't sprint the entire time I played this game, and I still want to try it. Okay. If there's a house just across the way, it's surely got to be one of these. Either that or he's talking about the termitary, but this house is connected in a weird way. No. I don't really know what else he could be talking about. These are at the end of his block. None of them look any different. You can't like enter in these things here. I mean, let's try and get in to the termitary. Is he good? Never seen them do that animation before. Alright, let's trade for some food. I need something. What are your prices? Are you... Yeah, you still got all the same ones. This one's cheaper though. Is that normal? Slaughtered hours ago. Nobody knows where this came from. The situation in the abattoir is unknown. The innards are closed off to common people, and any contact with the termitary is temporarily cut off. In any case, fresh meat is nutritious and tasty if properly cooked. Meat of a steppe animal. Large shipments of dried meat have been prepared for transportation to the regional center and await the arrival of the freight train with the beef warehouses. So I could trade you some of this, and it would give me some money, but I still don't have that much. Oh shit, I forgot these are worth so much. Okay, so now I should have enough, right? Oh wait, that's the dried meat. Why? I thought there was more rows than that. Okay. Cooked a month ago, very nutritious and filling. It's popular among the town folk. Give me one. Why can't I buy any? I guess he has 0 of them. I don't understand how the inventory system works. It's so confusing. But whatever, let's just buy some of this and see if it works. Since I'm so dang hungry. Got rid of such a pathetic amount of hunger. So like this is the main quest. It's progressed as far as I basically can get it. Without I'm missing some kind of crucial information, obviously. Because he says verbally, oh, it's just across the way, and then you go there and there's nothing there. There's no houses that look right. I seriously do not want to look up a guide on what to do, but I don't know what else there is really. I could have swore there was like a way in here. I think this just goes to an empty wall. So whatever, I guess. This doesn't just go anywhere, so we'll make our way all the way back to Avion's house, I guess, and try and I know where she's gonna tell me to go, too, which is the shitty part, is I'm gonna have to walk all the way back to Stammerton. There's Andre and there's Peter, right? Aren't those the two guys? I guess talking to Grace is one of the things, so let's talk to her again. Got nothing to lose, really.
I have a feeling it's somewhere close.
It's hard. Yeah, she's crazy. She's like dressing dead people. Who's the caretaker? You're the caretaker since my father died. Are you talking to the souls of the dead? Are you insane? Oh yeah, I think she drinks the fluid. Are you insane? No, it's the Twire herb. We sleep in the very heart of the steppe, you know. I'm all green because of it. It's high time for it at the moment. You can hear the air is tolling, whatever. Unbelievable.
Yes?
Those whom you save will speak for you. Tell me about the man-eater. You're looking for the hair-eater too, I'm telling you. I don't know who she is. She just ran off straight away and didn't speak to me. Who's that? Shabnacketer, the nail-eater. Everyone's looking for her. They say I let her eat the dead, but I didn't. I have no idea where she came from. Who's this eater? Yesterday morning I found an empty grave. Maybe the strange girl with spiteful eyes slept there. Now they tell me that it was Shabnak hiding in there this whole time and that I wasn't watchful enough. Not true. I know who lies in my graves. Only my dead go there. Silly talk is annoying, you know. Tell me about her. Girl dropped several fishing hooks and a lockpick. I'll give you the lockpick if you want. I'd give you the hooks too, but I've offered them to the dead already. Sorry, do you know how good an omen a hook is? It's by the hook that the ancestors pull the souls of those who has achieved salvation up. The souls get dragged to our world from underneath first, and then they go to heaven. Rather have the hooks though. Lockpick.
He's gathering herbs. I wonder why.
Don't even want to know where this came from. So that's just how you exit.
What?
Speak to whom? I don't know. The dead told me to remind you that you will be spoken for by those whom you save. That is true. Is it true that you're going to leave us soon? I'm leaving on the next train. There won't be a next train. There'll only be the train that will unload boxes and take the meat. But they won't load the infected meat onto it. Infected meat? Yes, the town is full of bad meat. The people will start stocking on food because they expect war. The executors will give them the infected meat from the warehouses. Damn it.
Yes?
So she's just telling us straight up, there's infected meat coming from the warehouses. But I can't figure out how to get in there. I could talk to Vlad again at some point. Or these aren't the warehouses, maybe these are. No, these are factory buildings apparently. That's the railway station. I don't know. I don't fucking know. We just gotta grind this shit out. We just gotta take every little thing that comes up. How much time I got? I got 17 minutes. There's knocking noises coming from this area. I don't think that's part of the soundtrack. Forget you can walk backwards at the same speed. Sorry, I don't have as much to say. I'm just so locked in to this game right now. Ooh, harsh soundtrack switch. This is the train station, right? Yeah, we're gonna want to go this way. So I saw one of these buildings on the other side too. Can we get in these? No, they don't even have an interactable door. Look at this fucking dumbass kid just skipping around, man. Shut up. What do you want to trade? You got fucking bullets? You want 2 for bullets. I don't need bullets. Big dog. Yeah, we're not gonna go out of our way to talk to Vlad. He's just gonna be like, what? No. I can't do that. Can't let you in my infected things. It feels like a late game area too. I feel like we're not actually gonna get to go there until later. Oh my god, a timepiece. Low grade silver though. Shouldn't spend too much time in those inventory screens because they waste time. I do get the sneaking suspicion that I'm just absolutely missing something painfully like trivial. Not even obvious. I feel like if it was obvious, I would have figured it out rereading this shit. Stab the child. No. All right, it's questline time. Let's go. You.
If Simon's body is vulnerable.
Let's get out of here. Hurry up and tell Andre, or he'll drink himself cockeyed again. Won't get any help from him. All right. How did I know that she was just gonna tell me to go to fucking Andre's house? Okay, Andre, at least his house or his pub is not that far away. It's only like halfway across the city versus the other freaking side of it. Just fucking beeline our way there. Maybe try and trade up for something. I wonder how much the ammunition actually goes for in the shops if you can sell it. Because I didn't think about that. I feel like I don't know what fucking shopkeeper would be like, oh yeah, let's I'll trade you bullets in this plague economy for a lot of money. Where's my... Oh, right here. Oh, we're going kind of out of the way. Whoops. I think we should be fine. Lady. Guy. Both of these don't have... Good morals and luck are a great help in managing a small community without resorting to violence. Personal standing can work wonders. Nah. What a fucking square, dude. Morals? Shut the fuck up, fucking dork. Christ. Alright. Actually, I wonder if it was this one. No. Either that or it only opens when you do the quest. Why are you squatting? I've never seen this animation. What are you doing? Town was built step by step. Town grew bigger as the owners of the Bull Project grew richer. Eventually, the town of beasts surrendered and became the town of men. What do you mean by the town of beasts? Just, you know, it's absolutely barbaric, but the bulls set the pace there, not people. And the people that work with the beasts aren't really so far ahead of them, evolutionarily speaking. I see what happened next. The town of beasts nurtured the town of men and demanded nothing in return. That's how the districts came to be. The inhabitants of the town of men didn't really concern themselves with bulls. All they did was build, trade, and craft. Even the smell is somehow not omnipresent. Good point, by the way. Judging by the size of your abattoir, the production must be massive. The whole place is supposed to be reeking of bulls. Miraculously, it doesn't. The abattoir doesn't let the scent of death out, and the stench in earth comes from the factories. Even that is negligible, really. Well, that's just one of the peculiar quirks of that place. Okay, so the city doesn't smell, which is weird. Because it's a fucking butchery. It's a fucking meat packing plant. These fucking character models are so funny. Yes, you have what I want. Thank you. Thank you for giving me free liquid fucking capital to trade for food. Whoop-pa-pa-pa. Una-ni-ni-ni-ni-na. I have to find fucking 5 more of them shits. Where is the... It's faster to go to this one, yeah. Probably should have been thinking about that, but whatever. Please don't tell me I'm stuck this side of the fucking... God damn it, dude. No fucking chance. I can't get past this. Are you fucking kidding me? Why is the fucking town laid out like this, man? Shit is so... such a waste of time. Okay. We'll go this way. We'll loot these fucking containers. Have nothing in them. We'll go in here. And we'll trade for food. I have one of these. Milk. Vegetables. Jars are not labeled. At the warehouses, the jars were packed together in crates, preventing a mix-up. But this is stolen goods. This jar could contain tomatoes, young onion bulbs, peppers, or beans. All are good for one's health in different measures. Or in a different measure. In different measure. Okay, who cares? 1 egg. 1 bread. 1 smoked meat. I still can't buy this stuff? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No. Okay, 1 bread. Why can't I buy? What is going on? I can buy this cracker. How many of these can I buy? I can only buy 1 anyways. You're fucking useless. Fuck you. I don't remember the game being that weird with how the inventory works. I feel like I definitely should be able to buy one of those. Anyhow, we're fucking so close to experiencing new content in this game. I'm so excited, dude. It really makes you fucking earn it. It really makes you fucking walk so much so that I can read their little fucking lines that I have to read more than once because I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about half the time. Such an awkward cutoff for the music too.
I've had my share of dancing. The curtain falls.
Take a load off your feet. Ava wants to flee the town before it's too late. She said, only you can make that happen. Andre, tell me, how can I make the rulers do a reality check? Any interesting news? I don't have to. Okay, do this. Our damn rulers will never come to an agreement. Just like the corners of a triangle will never come together. It seems that now is the moment to let go of any feuds, but their actions are understandable. It's hard to bow down to Katerina. She can neither dream nor soothsay. Why is it the moment? We maintain balance on our own. Nature has nothing to do with it. Our choices are what establishes the harmony that is essential for survival. Now is the time for them to realize it. Now, when this balance has been disrupted by Simon's death, Katerina won't be able to rule like Nina or Victoria did. Right, Victoria. Victoria is one of the fucking leaders. I forgot about that. That's Kane's. So why did we call Capella Victoria? Why does our quest log say Victoria? Because that was Capella's mother, but she like died or something. Right, yeah, she did die. I remember that. Okay. I don't understand a thing of what you're saying, but Subarov doesn't understand that and is trying to take advantage of the situation. It's nice to talk to a smart guy. No. I think you've scared Subarov. However stupid he is, also honest. He'll demand power, not because he has a lust for it, but because he needs it to fight the epidemic. The one that, with all due respect, no one but him believes in. However, for both Kane and Olgimsky, his actions are an excuse to snatch more power. Which is true. So the public doesn't believe in the threat of an epidemic either, and the Subarovs legally supposed... Aren't the Subarovs legally supposed to rule over you now? The public believes there's an invisible man-eater walking among them. You'll have to face the truth soon enough. Is there a way to make the rulers believe the only reasonable man around here? Do the Subarovs have any weight? As the mistresses were dying, Katerina was throwing herself hither and thither. Right. Unable to choose her role. She tried to be Nina and she tried to be Victoria, but neither light nor darkness worked out for her. She sucks at both. And you want us to listen to the Subarovs after that. Officially, they have the strongest claim to become the sole leaders. Katerina is the last mistress after all, but her abilities are dubious. She told you you would die, didn't she? But unfortunately, you're still alive, so you can put 2 and 2 together on your own. I don't like people who speak in riddles. We'll come back. Let's just say that. Guess
Seems like Haruspex is planning to distill Twirin.
Fast
learner.
Twirin, not Twirine. Interesting news. People say all sorts of things over a bottle. They say no one has ever seen a Shabnak, but she's been heard. Heard by prophets, drunkards, housemates, and those who happened to walk past the crucible that night. I wonder what the bastards were doing there. They probably wanted to get another glimpse of lovely Maria in the window. Perhaps bottled divers are accessory to the murder themselves. The disease is there, but true, but no, old boy, it's not their idiocy that makes them go looking for the Shabnak. No man can enter focus. I'm telling you, this is a professional and a legitimate architect. Oh, I'm telling you this as a professional and a legitimate architect. My idea of what is and is not possible is rather uncommon too. Trust me, still no man could have gotten to Simon there. What are your drinking buddies saying? They've heard a wheeze, heard sobbing and breathing. Very heavy, as if it were a whale. Those are apparent signs of the hair-eater here and there, by a window, by the wall, around a corner. Scared shitless. People then come here to forget themselves and the nightmare. Breathing heavy, it can be heard through walls. Well, that whale hasn't got much time left. I'm telling you, this is a doctor. You can hear things like that at any corner. Say that. That's what's troubling me. There's a ruthless killer hiding at every corner. It's time to take arms. Where could I get a weapon? Let's wait until nightfall. Okay, I shouldn't have said that.
Fortune appears so blind to none as to those to whom she has done no good.
Flee, why in the world have yesterday's murder scared her so much? No one will dare lay a finger on her. A killer is more dangerous than a step spirit is at large. Oh, a killer is more dangerous than a step spirit is at large. There will be an epidemic, Andre. Ruben told me it's called the sand pest. Does it ring any bells? Or why won't they? Just tell him. What? Is that what Ruben said? Bullshit. 5 years ago it spread like a fire in a dry forest. Barag managed to grab it by the tail back then. If it were the sand plague again, drama queens would have spread it all over the place yesterday. The town would have been crammed full of dead men by today. How has Isidore managed to do that? He acted very resolutely. Barak locked and boarded up every infected house. It was a miracle. The old man used to have a brilliant intuition. Why do you ask? Because the sand plague has come to your town. Duh. So you and Ruben do mean that? No, that's impossible. Has Simon died because of that? None of the Canes would still be alive by now. Ruben is mistaken. Ava thinks otherwise. Will you help her leave, or let's hope you're right. Forget this conversation. No. Continue the quest, please. On the other hand, Ava is somewhat right. Yeah. It's time to leave the place. Yesterday's orgy was disgusting. The fight for the throne is about to begin, and I don't want to see its consequences. We can't stay in here longer. Are you with us? So we're leaving. If my brother agrees, of course. I'm obviously not going anywhere without him. I'll go speak to him. So persuade Peter. That is beloved brother. Okay. I guess. Let's run. I should flee the town while I still can. Andre Samiton, the architect from the capital, is the man who can help me escape. A man of class. It was a pleasure to meet someone my own standing here. And it would be twice the pleasure if he would agree to join me and leave this place together. It is nothing short of remarkable that the creator of the Cold Hall turned out to be my former university peer. Nonetheless, I doubt he would ever go anywhere without his brother. Okay. Alright, so he's the architect that made the weird ass shit. At least his house is close by, so I can just hop on over there and we'll exhaust his dialogue. See if anything crazy comes out of it. And then I'll call it, because I am starving. But yeah, we got an hour-long stream in. Not too bad. Man, I just want to fucking... I'll be so satisfied when I can actually figure out what to do in this game, because I still feel like I'm being tutorialized. I still feel like I have no idea what the fuck is going on. This house has the rafters on it. Okay. It's gonna be a fucking jump scare or some shit in here. There's all this thing, which is pretty freaky. No. He's just a drunk. Hey!
What if he can mix herbs? Fancy that. A new brew can come out of this. A new... You know, eh?
Your brother suggests we leave. Escape. This place, is he out of his mind? A plague is about to break out here. The local sand plague strain, to be more precise. There are no medical records of it. However, you seem to have had the pleasure of witnessing it in action. I don't care. My body is so full of twirine that no disease will ever be able to even approach, let alone touch me. Same with my brother Andre. Unless he gets it from his wenches, I'm not leaving this place. Why? Can't you see what I've managed to build here? Where else would I be allowed to do something like this? Everything that I have ever called my purpose has been brought to life in this town. For now, I have no reason to leave it. I haven't finished my observations yet. I'm this close to figuring it out. What are you talking about? Whether it falls or not, I've been standing there quite some time. Are you talking about the tree branches? Because isn't that what he was freaking the fuck out about? Like, what are you talking about? You wouldn't understand. You've never built anything. You're wrong. I built the Natica and created the groundbreaking theory of human... mortality. In that case, forgive me. But then it's puzzling you don't understand me. You are prepared to risk your life for your life work, aren't you? Yeah, of course I am. What? Peter is completely off his rocker. His mind is too clouded with twirine for him to consider the consequences of his actions. Does he seek this self-bedazzlement on purpose? How can I possibly come to terms with such an obstinate man?
That's it.
So that's it. I have to persuade Peter too. Andre won't move an inch without his beloved brother. Well, what the fuck? I can't get them to... Oh my god, dude. I don't know what the fuck to do now. This is a dead end too. What the hell? Okay. Didn't this change? This was a different symbol before, wasn't it? Maybe I'm just tweaking. I don't know. Man, I'm so pissed that I didn't get anywhere this stream, but we'll fucking figure it out, dude. I will beat my head against the wall until I figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do. Cause this shit ain't working, dog. He's just like, nah. I don't want to, actually. Fuck, man. It was a good stream, though. I'll peace out. Hopefully, we'll figure out something like tomorrow.